Hey yogis, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Brenda Lynn. Today's practice is an intermediate flow that is leading us into our peak posture of resting pigeon pose. If you'd like to grab any blocks for your practice, feel free to pause the video and gather those now. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more yoga like this. Let's meet on your mat and get started in a reclined bound angle. We're lying on the spine, butterfly the knees out to the side, bring the soles of the feet to touch. One hand is resting on your belly, the other on your heart as you begin to focus on your breath. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Again, inhale and open mouth, exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. When you're ready, we're going to start to bring the knees together. So, closing the legs like a book, planting the soles of the feet on the mat. Inhale, reverse figure four. Lift the right ankle to rest on top of the left knee as you tee both of the arms out to the side, palms open, facing downwards. Deep breath in. And exhale for a reverse figure four with supine twist. We're twisting the hips down to the left. The right sole of the foot is connected to the mat, ankle still to the left knee. Turn your gaze in the same direction as your right arm to feel an extra twist in your spine. Let's return back to the center and then switch sides. Inhale, left ankle, rest on the right knee. And exhale for that supine twist. The knees point out to the right. Turn your gaze in the same direction as your left arm, adding a twist into your lower spine. Inhale, roll back to your center. Exhale, left sole of the foot to your mat. We are going to use the momentum from our hips to rock and roll into a table position. As we come onto all fours, joints stacked one over top of the other. Let's take a deep breath in for a cow pose. Drop down to the belly. Roll the shoulders back, gaze high. Exhale for cat pose. Dome out the back, chin in the opposite direction. Inhale, cow pose. Look up. Exhale, cat, chin to your chest. Gaze back to your navel, navel to your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale for your cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat pose. And let's start to bring the spine back into neutral. And hinging at the hips, circling the body around in clockwise or counterclockwise directions. We're feeling into this movement. So take in what you need. Maybe that looks like allowing the hips to drop forward. If you'd like to add some movement into your neck and head, feel free to do so. But let's take it around a couple more times. Before coming back to a table position. Inhale, tuck the toes underneath you. And exhale, downward facing dog. As you press the mat away from you, the spine is lengthened. Keep the head in line with your arms. Just taking a moment here to pedal out your dog, interchanging, bending your right and your left knee. And as you do so, you can also look under your right and your left shoulder. Just walking it out. Then once you're ready, return to stillness. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, forward fold. Walk the feet forward, head hangs heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. We're rooting down to the feet. Slowly coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. Sweep the arms over your head, stack your shoulders over tops of your hips. Exhale for a side bend to the right. We're dropping the right arm to the side. Stretch the left fingertips up and over your head. Push the left hip out. Inhale, mountain pose. Return back to the center. And exhale, side bend in the opposite direction. Left arm to your side. Right fingertips stretch over there. Inhale, mountain. And exhale, forward fold. Generous bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend through the crown of your head to the top of your mat. Exhale for a high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, three-legged down dog kick. Right heel lifts. And exhale, a low lunge. Step the right foot forward. You can drop your left knee down to the mat. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Lift both arms above your head. Stack shoulders over tops of your hips. Option is in the weighting your hips forward, but avoiding the right knee, pushing past it. On your exhale, lower your hands to your mat. Tuck your back toe. Inhale, warrior three. We're pressing into the right foot, balancing on the right leg. We're extending the arms, pointing the toes in equal and opposite directions. Your body is parallel to the mat, forming a capital letter T. Take note of your vrishti or a non-moving focal point to manage your balance. As you exhale with airplane arms, sweep the arms back behind you, palms facing down to your mat. We're going to reach that right arm down for a half moon pose. And finding your breath while you're here to open up your chest. Deep breath in, star pose. And exhale for your horse. We're bending both knees out to either side, cactusing at your arms. Then just rocking from side to side gently through the knees. Another inhale, star pose. Re-extend through the elbows and knees. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot the right foot out to the side. Spread through the wingspan of your arms. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, reverse to warrior. Bring the arm overhead. And exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tocking your arms in the opposite direction. Right elbow in front of your knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lengthen the front knee. Right arm lifts again. And exhale, flow it through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel lifts. And exhale, low lunge. We're bringing that foot forward and dropping the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Lift the arms over your head. Send the weight in your hips towards the calf. And exhale, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, warrior three. Bouncing on that left foot. Point the right toes. Extend the arms forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Nice focus. And let's gently reach the left fingertip down to the mat for a half moon. Okay, finding your breath while you're here, broadening your chest. Stretch the right fingers to the ceiling. Inhale for star pose. We're pointing the toes outward at a 45-degree angle. And exhale for your horse. You can sway from side to side through the knees. Okay, inhale, return to star. And exhale, warrior two. We're pivoting out through the left toes, focusing above the left middle finger. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale for your reversed warrior. Breathing into that left side body. Take another deep breath. And exhale for extended side angle, left elbow in front of your knee. Stretch through your right middle fingertips. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen the left knee. Stretch the arm over your head. And exhale, flow it through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, three-legged down dog kick. Right heel lifts. And exhale, a low lunge. Step the right foot forward, but listen to the change. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lift the upper body. Shoulders stacked over tops of your hips. Stretch the arms through. Right knee remains stable over top of your ankle. And exhale for warrior three. Press off of your back foot as you bring your body into that capital letter T, finding your focal point. Now, stabilizing your right leg. As you inhale for a one-legged mountain pose, sweep the arms over your head. Bring the left knee out in front, bent at 90 degrees. Exhale, figure four. Ankle rest on top of the knees, hands at heart center. If you find yourself wobbling, try to sit maybe just a bit deeper. Nice. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. And exhale for star. Option to shake out through your hips from side to side, releasing tension in your lower back. And exhale for a wide-legged forward fold. We're bringing the hands down to the ankles, keeping the elbows bent. Press the forearms back on the calves. Attempt to touch the crown to your mat. Shifting the weight forward gently into the balls of your feet. Bring your palms to the center of your mat. Inhale, push up. And exhale, skandasana. We're bending into the right knee as the left leg straightens. Reflecting the left toes back towards the face. Lift the left arm over your head, just opening the space in your left side body. Nice. We can stretch the palms out and in front of you. Inhale for low lunge. We're pivoting forward. And exhale for proud pigeon. We're lowering that right knee down to the mat. Fingertips at the sides of your waist. Lift up through your chest. Gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, roll forward for resting half pigeon. You can bring yourself down to your forearms or forehead comes into complete rest. But just noticing that sensation on your right leg. Just resting into this pigeon for a few more breaths. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders as you push away from the mat. Tuck your back foot. Let's inhale for a three-legged down dog kick. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left heel lifts this time. And exhale, low lunge. Step the foot forward. Keep the right knee lifted. Inhale, high crescent. Stretch the arms high, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale for warrior three as you sweep the arms down and back. We're pressing onto that left sole, stabilizing the leg as you bring your upper body and right leg parallel to your mat. Nice. We're still breathing here. And inhale for one-legged mountain pose. Bring the right knee out to the front. Keep it bent. Arms stretched out. And exhale, figure four. Rest the ankle on top of the knee, hands at heart center. Sit a little bit lower if you can. Inhale, one-legged mountain, re-extend. And exhale, star pose. Point the toes outward, shake out through your hips. Deep breath in. And exhale for your wide-legged forward fold. Hinge at your hips, spread the arms out to the side until you can bring your hands down to your ankles. As you stretch the spine, lengthening the crown to your mat, gently shift the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Shine the glutes to the ceiling. Now bring the palms to the center of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, skandasana. We're bending into the left knee this time. Right leg is straight. Flex the toes back towards you. You can stretch your arms out in front. Or you can lift your right arm, stretch the fingers to the left side of your space. Beautiful. From here on your next inhale, a low lunge, pivot back to the front. And exhale for your proud pigeon. Line the fingers up with your hips, gaze to the ceiling. And exhale for resting half pigeon. Nice. Same thing on this side. Just tapping into that sensation on your left leg. Let's begin to shift the palms underneath the shoulders and pressing your chest away from the mat. Inhale, three-legged down dog. We're lifting the left heel back to the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, friends. Let's land our plane. On your inhale, look to the top of your mat. And exhale as you bend at the knees. We're coming down onto the glutes. Half Lord of the Fishes pose with a straight leg. The right leg is straight, left ankle outside of that knee. Kickstand the left arm behind you. Inhale as you stretch the right arm up. And exhale, twist to your left. You have the option to bring that right elbow outside of your knee, or you can wrap it around, hug the knee back towards you. You'll feel that in that left hip and through your spine. Twisting your gaze over that left shoulder and release from here. We are going to switch sides. Left leg is straight, right ankle outside of the left knee. Kickstand the right arm. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, twist. As you send your gaze over your back shoulder, just really twisting out through the spine. Noticing that tension release in your right hip. Once you're ready, let's start to turn back to the front and we are lowering ourselves down to our backs. And once you arrive there, you're using momentum from your hips to lift them and place in your hands. We're coming into a plow pose. We're not sinking the hips into the hands. We're using the hands to help keep the hips lifted. Inhale for your lift and exhale, plow pose. We're bending the knees gently. Guide them back towards your forehead. If it's available to you, you can start to lengthen the legs. Maybe attempt to touch the toes to the top of your mat, only going as far as you're not feeling pain. In order to walk yourself out of your plow pose, rebend the knees and gently start to roll the spine and then your hips down to the mat. Beautiful. From here, let's come into a happy baby pose. We're pistol gripping the big toes, index finger, middle finger, elbows resting on the inside of your knees. You can rock from side to side, massage your spine on your mat, and you can also alternate bending and stretching either of your legs. Take this in a few more times to get your last wiggles out. And once you ground back into your center, let's take a deep breath in and exhale for final resting posture or savasana. Stretch the legs downwards, allow yourself to take up space. Rest the arms at your sides with your palms open. Take some time for yourself to absorb the benefits of your practice, and I will call you back when it's time. Let's start to wiggle out your fingers and toes. Circle out your wrists and ankles and rock your head from side to side. We're going to roll into a fetal position on whichever side you choose. Just use the bottom forearm to rest your head there. And with your free palm, use it to push you into an easy seated position. Crossing at the ankles, hands at your knees, strong, long spine. Together, let's inhale as you sweep the arms overhead. Palms come to meet at the center. Exhale, bring them to your heart. Let's lean forward with the bow. Namaste. All right, friends, thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this flow, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. Until next time, take care, friends, and I'll see you soon. Peace.